Wake up, world. It's the Wednesday before the weekend. Hey, critics, welcome back to the Critic Chronicles YouTube channel where you get commentary reviews and tabloid news. I'm your host, Patricia Hartley. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to this channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. It's Wednesday, June the 5th, 2024. Hey, critics, it's time to chronicle. Up first, let's talk TV. On tomorrow, the Sherry Shepherd Show is going to have a Belle Biv DeVoe. They're going to be stopping by the show. Then on Friday, June the 7th, you're going to have comedian Donnell Rawlings. He's going to be stopping by the Sherry Shepherd Show. And then Jennifer Hudson on This Morning. You can still catch Carl Clemens Hopkins, best known for his role as Marcus on the Max comedy drama series Hacks. And then Friday, you can go over on Jennifer Hudson and catch comedian Ron Funches, who's going to be stopping by. Cannot forget Miss Tamron Hall on This Morning. She's going to have Nico Anand, best known for his role as Uncle Clifford on Star's drama series P-Valley. On tomorrow, country legend Darius Rucker and also the Sisters cast is going to be on Tamron Hall's show. And then on Friday, you're going to have comedian Gerard Carmichael is going to be stopping by Tamron Hall. And of course, you can catch all the weekday talk shows by checking your local listings for those show times. And of course, I have 5 audiobooks on Hoopla that I think that you can actually check out today. Remember, Hoopla is our digital platform that is accessible through your public library. You just got to get your library card. Up first, Queen Latifah's Put on Your Crown. That's an amazing audiobook. Billy Porter's Unprotected is available now. Viola Davis, Finding Me. Also, one of the book faves, she also did an interview with Oprah regarding her experience. And I remember her talking about growing up in Rhode Island and Oprah just kind of being in awe of how poor, honestly, Viola grew up as a child. And so it's a really good listen. So if you have a chance to check out Viola Davis's Finding Me, be sure to check that out. Gabrielle Union, You Got Anything Stronger? It's a follow-up to her first book, where I believe in this one she discusses a little bit more about that experience she had with Dwayne Wade when they were on a break and he had the child outside of their relationship slash they were on a break. She gets a little bit more detailed in the book about that, as much as she wants to share. We'll say it like that. And then Jackie Hill Perry also has a book called Gay Girl, Good God. All of those available there on Hoopla. And speaking of libraries, this is our public library announcement. Here at the Critic Chronicles, our goal is to provide quality but juicy content from websites, digital magazines, and tabloids, most of which are sourced through our public libraries. Research from the National Library of Medicine show that there are an estimated 17,000 public libraries nationwide, totaling 4 million visits each day. Public libraries are civic organizations that are committed to providing invaluable resources beyond books that are free and open to the public. Get your library card to access thousands of resources today. It's the Wednesday before the weekend, critics, and this is critical news that you can use. Up first, want to send our love to Representative Sheila Jackson Lee, who's been diagnosed with prostate cancer. Our thoughts and our prayers go out to her during this challenging time, as well as Michelle Obama. She actually shared a message to everybody on her Instagram saying thank you for all of the prayers and the kind words. It brought light to, she says, her family during this challenging time. As you know, we reported this past weekend that Michelle Obama lost her mom on May the 31st. Our hearts go out to both of them. And 2024 is turning out to be a pretty big year. We have talked about Patti LaBelle. Patti LaBelle actually turned 80. She's not the only one, though, that celebrated a big birthday. Gladys Knight also turned 80 as well. Diana Ross also turns 80 this year. Oprah turned 70. I believe it was her birthday's, I think, in January. She chose not to have a big party, which is it's not suspicious anymore. I think I kind of know why, but we'll talk about that a little bit later on. Lenny Kravitz, we talked about him turning 60 and also being celibate. Designer Nicole Linnell, she turned 40. Justin Bieber turns 30, I think, this year. Michelle Obama as well turned 60. Wendy turned 60. So that's Wendy Williams, by the way. She turned 60. It's a lot of folks that's just kind of turning some big ages. Vivica Fox, we just seen her in the media talking about wanting a partner and what she's looking for in a partner and being ready to settle down and all of the things. And so it's just a lot. It's a 2024 is a big year for a lot of folks when it comes to celebrities and the ages. So shout out to everybody celebrating a birthday, and more specifically, if it's a big birthday for you, whatever that looks like, and whatever age that might be, congratulations on seeing another year. And speaking of another year, last year Barbie was a major deal, and Shonda Rhimes has teamed up and is doing a Black Barbie. It's going to be coming to Netflix. It's actually a documentary. It's going to be released on Juneteenth, so that's June the 19th, to be exact. Apparently, the Black Barbie documentary was acquired by Shondaland and also Netflix. And the documentary celebrates the momentous impact that three Black women at Mattel had on the evolution of the Barbie brand as we know it, and talks about how the first Black Barbie came to be in 1980. So the film is directed by Lugaria Davis. And so yeah, that's to be checked out on June the 19th. And I gotta be sure to check that out. And speaking of checking something out, y'all, I had a chance to listen to some of Marlon Wayans' new, I think it's a Netflix comedy special that he has. And just kind of be advised, probably the first maybe 15, 20 minutes is just kind of talking about his caretaking with his parents, and I was not a fan of that part of it, but if you can make it past that, it's actually it's not too bad after that. But at the beginning, I'm kind of like, I don't like it. I don't even like it when people be taking pictures of their family members in the hospital when they have the tubes and stuff up their nose. Why are y'all doing that? I don't know why they do that. I don't know why. You want to get people in their best state, not the one where they look like they about to, they can't breathe or they about to croak, y'all. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Okay. Side note. Now let me get back to it. Let's talk a little bit about fashion. He is known to many of us as the stylist for actress Zendaya, but he has a track record of styling other celebrities, including Kerry Washington, Eve Jobs, Megan the Stallion, and even Celine Dion. And he styled. His name is La Roach, and he actually styled Celine Dion. This past was it the Grammys? This past Grammys, in which she made her television appearance and hadn't been on for a while after having stiff person's syndrome. So, with that being said, I'm kind of getting off on a tangent, but I'm back. But while Law Roach is known for his red carpet masterpieces, he can add author to his repertoire. The stylist is detailing his journey in a global or to global recognition, says Essence.com, in a new book that's going to be titled How to Build a Fashion Icon. So congratulations, La Roche, on now adding author to your repertoire. How to Build a Fashion Icon. Y'all be looking for that in bookstores, and it's going to just chronicle his journey to global recognition and his journey as a stylist. And I'm sure that that's not going to be the only book. I'm willing to bet, we'll say it like that, that will not be the only book that he comes out with. And speaking of fashion and speaking of icon, Rihanna, as many of you may know, she has extended her brand out to hair. And before I get to hair, though, I got to say congratulations to her on becoming the woman with the most diamond singles. Forbes.com reports that four of Rihanna's hit songs, including Needed Me, Work, Stay, and Umbrella, Ella received certified diamond status. This accomplishment has made Rihanna the female artist with the most diamond certified singles in the history of the RIAA. And while she continues to make music milestones, she also moves into hair starting specifically on June the 13th. Now, y'all know that a lot of Black women have actually gotten into their own hair care line including folks like Taraji P. Henson with TPH by Taraji. I've tried her scalp shampoo and it makes your scalp tingle a little bit. I really did. I really did like that. Tia Mowry has For You by Tia. Beyonce with Sacred. You also have Tracy Ellis Ross. She came out with Pattern. Carol's daughter, who's been doing it in her mama kitchen since 1993. That was started by Lisa Price. She has her brand. You also have Mael. And I briefly talked about a salon that was actually opening up in Dallas with a new experience, particularly for Black women, that would allow them to be able to get their hair done in a reasonable amount of time, because we know what that was like back in the day, sitting in the salon all Saturday long to get your hair done, getting them finger waves or that them French roll, whatever it is that you may have gotten back in the day. Okay, not braids though. I'm not talking about those kind of hairstyles. I'm talking about, like, hairstyles for your natural or your actual hair. And while folks are in love with the idea of Rihanna's expansion, they wasn't loving the fact that you was wearing a wig, Rihanna. So in the campaign that they're shooting, you see Rihanna in a very short blonde, what appears to be a wig. It could be her real hair, right? But it does look like a wig. But I will say that when she talks about the promotion of the products, she talks about what it is that she wanted to represent. And she specifically said, I've had almost every texture, color, length, from weaves to braids to natural. So I am launching a flexible line of products for not only every hair want, but every single product is designed to strengthen and repair all types of hair. So I don't know if it's going to be one of those things where they're going to have you come out and want to see you wash your hair like they had Beyonce do for Sacred, but whatever the case may be, Rihanna, congratulations on the expansion of your brand, and really congratulations as well when it comes to the music. No doubt that when it comes to the hair, you will do well, and even if you don't, I think you'll know how to pivot, because you've had an opportunity to really be in the industry for a long time, so what's going to make or break the brand. So congratulations again on Rihanna on the expansion and on your hit records as well. And speaking of hitting, y'all, the WNBA is out here still doing exactly what I told y'all they was going to do. They are making headlines every single day, and everywhere you look, we're talking about the WNBA. Now, in the game of women's basketball, things are getting heated up, and I don't know why, but I'm loving all the talk around women's sports. Now, I don't have a side on this one. It's basketball, y'all. Men do it all the time, right? And it don't make it right, but it's the world of competition. It started with a shoulder check and a normal foul call when the Chicago Skies, Miss Carter, Kennedy Carter, excuse me. It's because the way it's spelled, CH. She spells her name Chennedy. The Chicago Skies, Kennedy Carter checked Indiana Fever, Caitlin Clark on the court. Now, while the initial call was a foul, the WNBA decided to upgrade the call to a flagrant one violation after reviewing the play. Now, Caitlin said in the press conference about the foul, I wasn't expecting it. It is what it is. It's a physical game. Go make the free throw and execute offense. And I feel like that's kind of what we did. So she just kind of brushed it off a little bit. And then Kennedy decided that in the press that she didn't want to answer the questions about Caitlin in the press conference. So, but afterwards, she of course took to social media saying, "I'm a competitor and I'm going to compete no matter who you are and no matter who's in front of me." So that's just what it was. Basically, she was saying that during the time that it happened on Saturday night's game, it was just kind of a heat of the moment play. And after we finished the game, it's all love. That's what she said. The league also, though, fined Angel Reese $1,000 for failing to make herself available to media as well after Saturday's game. And then the WNBA fined Chicago, the Sky, the actual team itself, $5,000 for failing to ensure that all players comply with the league media policies. So they out here collecting checks from everybody, the players, the team, child, the WNBA want their money, honey. But the heat is on you, ladies, so don't back down now. All righty. So if you are supposed to be going out to give press conferences to give, whatever, you see that folks are gonna want to hear what you got to say at all times. So just kind of be prepared. When it comes to the fines, I'm not even worried about the fines. It's a game of basketball, and I will say that no matter what's happening, whether it's too physical, not physical enough, they ain't calling the right fouls. The fouls need to change. It got us out here talking, and again, I believe that this is great for the game of basketball. The WNBA continue to really profit off of this and take this to the next level and continue to build from this. Be prepared, y'all, for the media to come as hard at y'all as y'all are going out on the court. So this is not just for one player, two players. This ain't for the Sky team. This ain't for the Dallas. This ain't for the Wings. This is for everybody. Be prepared, WNBA. Honey, it's coming. This is what we say we wanted. It's coming. Have a response so you can avoid them fines, but also just to keep up the hype because we want to know what you think. We want you to pop back and we want you to clap back quick. Y'all see how the housewives do it? We know y'all ain't the housewives, but we want you to do clapbacks like the housewives because that's what it's about. The Indiana Fever took home the win, 71-70 this past Saturday. And we can say what we want, but we out here talking about the WNBA. So shout out to the WNBA. And wanted to just kind of follow up about KeKe Palmer and Darius. If you remember, Emmy Award-winning actress and TV host KeKe Palmer and ex-boyfriend Darius Jackson are reportedly in mediation for their domestic violence case. If you remember back in November of 2023, KeKe accused Darius of being abusive during their 2-year relationship. And I actually think this was prior to Cassie filing her lawsuit against Diddy. So I think this was like earlier in the November of 2023, and Cassie's was closer to like Thanksgiving of 2023. If you remember, KeKe snapped photos from video in her home of what looked like Darius doing something physical to her. Now, a lot of people say that they have to see the video and all of the things and whatnot. KeKe then filed a restraining order, and she got her restraining order extended in January until we thought it was going to be this upcoming July when there's supposed to be a court date. Specifically, the court date is reportedly July the 16th. And according to blast.com, if you go back and read the report or the filings, July 16th no longer appears. And it looks like KeKe has reportedly dropped the case against the father of her son, and now they are in mediation. And this is just alleged. There's definitely more to come when it comes to this particular case, but maybe they have officially worked it out. In February, I know that they celebrated 1 year of the birth of their beautiful son. And so I definitely hope that they were able to work it out. Didn't y'all meet at a Diddy party? Didn't KeKe meet Darius at a Diddy party? Drop the comments below. Do y'all know? Okay. But if you're looking for anything that's KeKe related on Hoopla, you can actually find her album. I think she did this back in 2007. It's called So Uncool. It's available as well as the movies The Long Shots, Alice, and then Pimp. Those are a few movies as well that's available there on Hoopla. And so for now, I think I'm going to go ahead and do like a little bit of a wrap up and just say that I will see y'all this upcoming weekend. And of course, if you missed this past weekend's episodes, you can still watch. Be sure to check out the description box below or review our channel for more critical news that you can use. Thanks for tuning in to the Critic Chronicles YouTube channel where you get commentary reviews and tabloid news. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to this channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload.